Right, this is 5th grade writing. This is Personal Narrative, Lesson 1. Our targets for today, they are, I can define a personal narrative as a brief, often intense memory or reflection on person, time, or event. I can identify that a narrative nonfiction text indicates passing of time using words such as then, after, and a time, dates and periods of time, and ages of people. I can identify that a setting may be important in a narrative nonfiction text. I can identify that a narrative nonfiction text often includes quotes of persons' exact words. I can identify that a narrative nonfiction text should include only true events and people and may require research. Now, these are just instructions. You will have to watch this video, then go through the slides so that you are able to do the work. Okay, so the targets are going to be on the first slide. There will be a video. This is our mentor text. Thank you, Mr. Falker, on the second slide. I'm not going to play this video right now, but you will need to watch this and read this book. Okay, so today you will be learning about personal narratives. Thank you, Mr. Falker is a personal narrative. A personal narrative is a brief, often intense memory or reflection on a person, time, or event. So Mr. Falker, the book, is a personal narrative because it is a short, intense story about the author's memory of learning to read. So things that you will find in a personal narrative. A personal narrative is an intense story. It is a reflection of what the author learned. It shows the passing of time using words such as then and after a time. A personal narrative has quotes of people's actual words, so there will be quotation marks around them. A personal narrative is a non-fiction only and has true events and people. This is not a fiction story. Personal narrative is a true story. And a personal narrative may need to be researched so that everything is true. Again, it goes back to the true story. If you are writing about yourself or something that happened, you may have to do a little research and dig into some of those details to make sure they are absolutely true. What are some examples you can come up with from Thank You, Mr. Falker, that show you the story is a personal narrative? On this slide, you will need to, if you need to go back and watch Thank You, Mr. Falker, you will do that. And then go ahead and type your answers here. Why? What are some places in Thank You, Mr. Falker that show it's a personal narrative? If you need to, go back to our anchor chart. And then your exit ticket. What is a personal narrative? Type your answer right here. What is a personal narrative? When you're done, go ahead and submit the slides, and you will be done with Lesson 1 in our personal narrative section. I will see you next time.